So the way stealth kills work is that if you come up on an opponent that hasn't seen you yet, you'll see an icon of a ninja appear over their head. As soon as you see that icon, you can press square to execute a melee, and you'll take them out in one hit. The great thing about stealth kills is that they always reward a medal. Quite satisfying to know that you're coming up on an opponent that doesn't see you, see that little icon flash above their head, and then take them out off the bat. It's pretty rewarding. In particular, a tactic that's pretty helpful in the game, which is the run and gun. And the way you run and gun is that you just make sure your character's moving and you'll hold R1, and that's gonna let you blind fire. Now, the great thing about this tactic is that as you're getting close to an opponent, you'll be able to run and gun towards them, hitting him with your gun, and then go up to him and press melee. And that's when you execute the Iron Fist. So the way the Iron Fist works is that if you do enough damage to somebody, when you go in with the melee, you'll take them out. And that's a critical tactic to learn. You never want to go straight to someone and start meleeing them. You always want to try to do the Iron Fist tactic. If you do find yourself in a situation where you're going to be trading melees back and forth, you can roll. And roll is really handy because you'll avoid that person's melee, get behind them, and then you can start shooting at them. Run and gun, while a very good tactic, really the best way to roll all the time is to go into aim mode. And to do that, you're going to hold L1 and then press R1 to shoot your gun. You are the most accurate in this mode. Typically, when someone is coming at you, it is best to go into aim mode and start shooting at them. Blind fire is especially useful when you're in cover. You can take cover and just hold R1 and start blind firing. Once you're in cover, you blind fire for a bit, come out of cover, and then try to melee them. And then you'll execute an Iron Fist. Coolest things in Uncharted is obviously our traversal, right? Generally, when you see a location that's up high, you'll be able to reach it. And you can always look for handholds and such that stick out of the environment to climb. But often when you're hitting the top of something, when you're reaching that top area that you're going to, you'll see an opponent run by. And if you're close enough to that opponent, you can press square and you'll do an edge grab on them. And so you'll yank them off and pull them off to the edge, killing them immediately and getting a medal for it. Sometimes, if you're that person that's running by an edge and you know that someone can climb up from that point, you can see their hands on the edge hanging there. And if you walk up to where they're hanging and press square, you'll punt them off the edge, and then you'll get a medal for that too. The traversal melee is a pretty critical thing. And if you're the stealthy kind of player who likes to not be seen too much and like to sort of wait in areas, it's a critical move to have. Just sort of hang out in an area that you know high traffic's gonna be at, wait for someone to cross by, press melee, and yank them off. The other cool thing about traversal is that, say you're climbing a wall and there's an opponent next to you, you can also melee them off that wall. So if you push in the direction that your opponent is and press square, you'll kick them off, or you'll jump up and grab them, or you can kick them down if they're below you.
I'm on fire! I'm unstoppable!
So anytime you have someone around you, you can press melee and take them out.